Hi, this is from Herbals. I'm Dr. Ashwathy. I'm an Ayurvedic physician. We're today going to discuss about honey. So honey has been significantly used all throughout the generations. It has its own value. So honey, it is actually the nectar which is coming from the flowers and it is connected by the honey bee, and that is why it is coming from a natural source. Classics say that, and that is the reason why honey has been used, and it is truly important for your health and body. Honey is an unadulterated source. That means it contains no impurity generally if it is pure honey. So honey has a lot of effects in your body. Generally, honey has fructose and glucose and everything, but it's under the limit. Carbohydrate content should have, it has it. Honey has only 18% of water inside it and sugar content. So it is good for diabetes. It's good in the sense it can be used as an alternative for sugar, like table sugar. So it has been proven according to some points. And first point is that honey is taken from the honey bees, the natural source. I told it generally. Second is that honey has its own enzymes inside it, so that the body doesn't need enzymes from outside. So the activity of enzymes is less when we are using honey instead of sugar. Then it is a glycemic index. So glycemic index is the amount of carbohydrate used in the body to enhance sugar absorption. That means the table sugar has 65 as GI or glycemic index, and honey has 55. That means your body is not shooting on the sugar when you're using honey. So that is the second reason why you can use honey for sugar. Then the thing is, honey is very dense and it is heavy and it is viscous. So you cannot use a lot of honey. While you can use a lot of sugar. Use 2 tablespoons of sugar, but we can use only half tablespoon of honey. So the amount of honey used into the body is less. So these are the reasons why you can use honey as an alternative to sugar in case of diabetes, but remember it should be in limited amounts. Honey also has antioxidants and minerals like magnesium, iron, etc. So it's good for your skin. It has antioxidants, so it can prevent you with cell damage. It is even shown that regular use of honey can reduce the risk of cancer. So what are the extra benefits of honey? The first is that it has the antiseptic or antibacterial effect, and that is why for wounds and burns, if you have slight cuts, wounds, if you have dry skin, clogged pores, for example acne and all, slight acne, you can apply honey over the area. Remember, you should use it only normal honey. You should never warm or heat honey. That is important. Then for infections, if you have cough, slight cough or sore throat pains, etc., you can use honey. So in that case, you can even take the honey as such, like in 1 teaspoon of honey, or apply if it is mouth sores or mouth stomatitis or mouth wounds, you can apply honey over the area, or you can gargle. But then you should warm the water slightly and add honey into that, but never heat honey then use it for gargle. And for throat pain, you can take some warm water, add few drops of honey into it and use for gargle. You will get reduced of the throat pain. Then other effects of honey is that it is used for diarrhea. So many people don't know it maybe. So for diarrhea, how you have to use is you can add anar. So anar is very good to control diarrhea. So take some anar juice, add some honey into it and take it intermittently throughout the day. That is one use. Or you can get Dadimashtaga Churna. Dadimashtaga Churna is the name. It has anar content in that. Use it with honey and use it for diarrhea. If you use it continuously, like sip intermittently, or take 1 teaspoon of this powder with honey, good for diarrhea. Then honey for regular use is very good for ulcer. If you have some ulcer or gastritis or some kind of burning sensation is there, if it is starting, you can use honey as in a regular use. And daily, remember, you can take a bit of or a dash of lemon juice, add the honey, mix it in warm water, empty stomach, take it daily. This is cleansing your whole system. So these are the general benefits of honey. Or you can use it for hemorrhoids also. If you have slight hemorrhoids or itching or sensation or pain like that, add honey with olive oil and beeswax. You'll get it. You can mix all this and apply over the area. It will have the effect. Then for the eye, even this is not very known. For eye, you can add take some cool water, add drops of honey and dilute it too much. Don't use it just like viscous. Use it as eye drops. So it will give you some cooling effect in your eye. So these are the general effects of honey. Then I'm going to give you a special pack for honey, using honey for the face. So it gives you natural glow. So for that, you have to just buy a churna or powder, which is Manjishtadi churna. Take that, mix it with honey and apply it over the area. It will help you with tan problem. It will give you the anti-tan effect. It will give you glow. If you're going to a marriage, apply this, wash it and go. You will have the instant glow. So better than many of these face packs and masks. So now how to use honey? Like if you're using honey, so is the honey pure? That is one question. Just because I told or many people are telling use honey, you should not use honey. I'm telling it because you don't know whether it is pure or not. If it is pure honey, it is beneficial. If it is impure honey, it is going to act worse on your body than the sugar. So because if it is artificial honey, they are adding sugar content into it, sugar syrups or jaggery syrups and everything. These base are there, or even artificial sweeteners. So if you're using that honey, it can, just that honey can damage you and your skin. So how to check with the pure honey? The first is that any pure honey, if you're buying it, just go for the label and check for the ingredients. If there is something like artificial sweeteners, flavoring agents, something is there, don't buy it. And after you buy the honey, go home, like take some drops of honey, add with water and 2 to 3 drops of vinegar, and in the glass, take it in the glass and see if it is forming, or if bubbles are formed, it is impure honey. The other one is that take 2 drops of honey or 1 drop of honey and pour it over your thumb and check for it. If it is spilling or if it is spreading, it's not pure honey because it is not thick enough. If it is intact, then it is pure honey. So here we are going to demonstrate one easy trick. This is easy, so we are doing only that. So this is the honey we get from the forest. So this is 1 glass of water and adding 2 drops of honey into it. Just pouring it. See, now you can see here it's not, you can see it here directly, it has went to the bottom. It is not looming over the glass or in the sides. It is now settled at the bottom. So this is how you have to check. This is one example of how you have to check the pure honey. See if it is going to the bottom, because it is viscous and dense, it goes to the bottom directly if it is pure honey. If it is impure honey, it is all over the glass. And I have another procedure here. I have taken a matchbox and some honey here. I am dipping it in honey. I am going to light it now. This is how if it light, if it's a pure honey here. So check it like that. Lighting, it is pure honey because honey has less moisture content, so it can light. If it is not lighting, it's impure honey. We bring the honey from the girijans inside the forest. So this is our product. This is forest honey. This is true honey here. So just keep it like that, either pure honey or no honey. So if you want to buy pure honey online, visit wonderherbals.com.